Welcome back to the workshop series. I'm just walking down to the frontage, or down by the road. I think the rubbish truck has just gone through, and I'll bring that back up. I like getting them up off the road just in case the wind gets up, because they get blown around a bit. It also means I can put more rubbish in it, because it tends to get a little bit of rubbish at the moment because I'm working in the workshop. There's no deliveries yet. Boy, I tell you what, I've got to do something about the weeds in this driveway. Terrible. Anyway, you needed to know that. Right, what do we got here? I sometimes wonder about what the guy in the rubbish truck thinks when he dumps it and it's got a whole lot of custom wood dust in it and must billow up something wicked. Anyway, I see a bit of weed growing in the grass as well. Better get some spray onto that. What have we got to do today in the workshop? Well, I made a video last night talking about the sanding station and how I was going to clash it, but I've got a little bit of an issue with that. But I thought about edge banding it. It's going to be a lot quicker and, well, easier, but it's not going to be quicker in another way. I haven't got any, whereas I do have the clashing strips, so I might have to spend a little bit of time clashing it so that I can get the job done sooner rather than later. I really are thinking about not clashing it at all, but what the heck. I've got the clashing strips there for the top. I've got clashing strips over there that was left over. I did enough for the miter station job, and then I had some left over, so I thought I might as well mill them to thickness. I can use it here. It does beg the question that how you clash something, or where you clash it around the cabinet. The top, do I just clash the front only? Well, it will be clashed anyway, I suppose, but do I clash the ends? And then do you clash the back? Because, well, it's the back. And I'm wondering whether I do any of that, any clashing on the back at all. If I'm going to be working around I don't know. Got a feeling I will, actually, because here's the logic. Let me close the door, because we've got the next door neighbour's dogs going nuts. They are absolute pain in the ear. The thing is, back to this, the miter station, the sanding station is used on the end here, of course, and here. So you've got two sides where you're causing dust. So here would be better probably to have the back of it and have this, the front, where it's open so you can get access to the other tools. Meaning, I've really got to clash all the pieces. I'd already made my decisions. I had been out here a little bit earlier, and I'd made the decision that I'm going to get this done, assembled today, and functioning, because I've got other things to do, and I need to get some progress. But I've got a feeling that, can you hear the cogs whirring and grinding? I think I might have to clash everything off as if it was a proper job, as if all four sides are important. The back, I would have said, hey, it's the back, let's not worry about it. That's what I was kind of thinking. But now that I'm thinking about it, and the way that the sanding station is used, darn it, that's a nuisance. I hate it when I think, but I do think that the clashing all the edges of the panels might be the way to go. Ah, dearie me. I've got no critical work on, but I have got a job on where I need to get to using the at least the thicknesser and the miter station. The miter station doesn't have any wings, but I can put something in there. Oops, pointing camera. Put something in there or on there temporary to get the job done that I've got. Yeah, so that might be the thing. That takes the pressure off of doing the actual clashing strips on some of the components for the miter station, and therefore, if I do clashing on this, hey, it's just more clashing rather than it being such a problem. Probably in the end of the day, but it'd be quicker than see my mate about getting some edge banding, which was the option. I'm thinking about any edge banding that I do, I'm going to do it in black. The thing is, most of the panels that I've got are not the same, and therefore any banding effort, normally you get one that's matching and not normally contrasting. Well, it can be, but sympathetic to it. But black is pretty much neutral. I can just run around the surfaces and it will look purposeful if all of the efforts that I make have got the same sort of banding, if not the same material, the texture or the colour. Yeah, decisions made, I suppose. That's a good thing. Starting to get the workshop a little, excuse my croaky voice, starting to get the workshop a little bit more functional, which is really good. There's going to be major upheaval later in the year, well, actually early next year, because after all, this being November now, there's not much of this year left because I'll be heading away to my sister's place for about a month. So there's that. So that's going to be major change down there. Shelves going to get a major a look at, and we'll have the workshop again ready for winter. Geez, I'm thinking ahead a long way. Righty-ho. I think I've got a little bit of work ahead of me. Darn it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one now. Bye.